It's all just a means to an end.
MCU.
What end is that?
Keeping us safe. You should understand better than anyone that we're only ever one bad
Movie.
away from them starting to see us as the enemy again.
You're probably wondering, where did Dark Phoenix go wrong? Let's go back to the beginning in Uncanny X-Men issue number 101, also known as the Dark Phoenix Saga. In the original comics, Jean Grey was the chosen host for the Phoenix Force. The movie, however, completely ignored its cosmic lineage and treated it more closely to a solar flare. In my opinion, director and screenwriter Simon Kinberg didn't fully utilize the original material to the fullest potential, twice. Once in 2006's X-Men The Last Stand, and again in 2019's Dark Phoenix. The movie failed to capture the heart of the Dark Phoenix saga, which isn't that Jean Grey becomes immensely powerful. What makes Jean Grey the Jean Grey we all know and love is her empathy. Her strength in overcoming the Phoenix Force, even if it means sacrificing herself. The Phoenix Force is supposed to be the most powerful entity in the entire Omniverse. How come we weren't able to truly see how destructive it is? The movie should have shown certain scenes in depth, such as the alien genocide, which is vaguely shown, as well as the iconic war between Dark Phoenix and Professor Xavier. Instead, they watered down the entire plot, showing us the alien race Dabari as shapeshifters, possibly to avoid conflict since Captain Marvel introduced Skrulls. This would explain the numerous pushbacks, reshoots, and overall narrative incoherence. The real villain in this story isn't this bitch named Vuk played by Jessica Chastain, it's the Phoenix Force. Heck, it's a cosmic bird of rebirth and destruction. In their own words, the spark that ignites creation, the final fire that consumes all to begin anew. The Phoenix Force is a complex villain. It isn't inherently good nor evil in the comics. Its purpose is to protect the balance of the universe. It affects each host differently as well. For example, Jean's daughter, Rachel Summers, is able to control the Phoenix Force better than her mother ever did. So she never became the Dark Phoenix. We see the beauty in both the Phoenix and Jean Grey as individuals, but understand that together, they create an unstable symbiote, which ultimately ends in a heart-wrenching conclusion. We can all agree that the timing of X-Men Dark Phoenix was rushed, and the producers never should have went forward with the storyline. We barely got to understand the core relationships between the younger characters that were introduced in Apocalypse, so moments such as Mystique dying, which was supposed to make the audience tear up, falls flat because we were never provided the backstory that they were like family. It was always just implied. Similar to Scott and Jean's relationship, we never really saw any intimate scenes in previous movies between them. Even X-Men 1 and 2 did a better job of at least showing the relationship growth between Rogue and Bobby. I further analyzed my two favorite X-Men movies from the franchise, and it would be X-Men First Class and X-Men Days of Future Past. Guess who's a contributing factor between these two movies that isn't in Apocalypse or Dark Phoenix? No, not Bryan Singer, it's Matthew Vaughn, who left X-Men. If he stayed on board as either director or writer, I believe we would have had a pretty damn good X-Men movie.
Jean, listen to me. Don't do this.